Hello YouTube, I'm Amuzwan or Tom, and today we have a Transformers review. Before I get into that though, I'd like to say I've sorted out everything for my channel now, I think. Obviously I've got background and avatar and stuff. I have an upload schedule. As you all know, on a Wednesday you get a Transformers or anything review. On a Friday you get my thoughts on, and on a Sunday you get a Taku review. But before it used to be a bit of a problem because on a Sunday my parents are in and it's a bit annoying having to pause and start again recording to get the video done without them being in it. So instead, on a Wednesday now, I'm going to record and upload my Transformers review. On a Thursday, sorry, I'm going to record my thoughts on video. On a Friday, I'm going to upload that video and record my Taku review, ready for upload on Sunday. This way, no interruptions and completely clean videos with no cuts, which I think I've disguised pretty well in previous videos, but they are in there. So yes, today we have a Transformers review. I would also quickly say, he hasn't asked me to do this, and there's no point, I've got 9 subs, but Bolt Matrix has got me into Energon. Thank you, but more money. I've already spent 40 quid on a Super Best Deca driver, and 20 quid on a Decade figure arts, and 40 on this, and about 6 keys. But never fear, I have gotten around this in the fact that on Sunday I'm going to be going to a boot fair, and with any luck I'll find some Energon toys. If not, I'll find some toys. There are always. I will come back with something reviewable. I will say I did see one time the Red Dragon Sword from I want to say Die Ranger, Might Morphin Power Ranger Season 2 for 50p. I didn't get it because I didn't have any money at all. But yeah, I paid like 20 quid for the whole of them, so yeah, could have saved a bit of money on that. Whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna hope to pick up some Energon toys and play with them. Yeah, they won't be complete, obviously, it's a boot fair. But I will come back with something because I'm definitely running out of Transformers. Well, I do have a load of Iron Man and Marvel and stuff, so I won't be running out completely anytime soon. I have a ton of Taku stuff. So yeah, here is Transformers Cybertron Deluxe Skywarp. He is the only Cybertron figure I own. Mainly because I was starting to lose interest in Transformers when Cybertron was on. Mainly because I didn't understand the plot. I still don't. I don't know what happened. When Vector Prime went into time itself and started to talk to them with a ghostly face and stuff, I completely lost interest. But I did like the toy designs and the fact that this was ridiculously cheap. This was like a $5 in Toys R Us time. I still need Vector Prime because no idea who he is really, but that toy is awesome. And also he's a Prime. You need all the Primes. I haven't got a single other Prime than Optimus, and I haven't even got many of those either. But whatever. And I suppose Megatron sort of counts as whatever. Yes, so this is Skywarp. He is some kind of military jet. Really nice purple actually. I quite like this. It's not like a glaring bright purple, but it's quite dark and sort of shadowy, I suppose. Very Decepticon purple. You also have some quite nice red sort of I don't know how to explain it. It's sort of like shattered glass type decals on here. And this white is really nice to just set it off, especially up here. That's on the wings, grey. Although it is mostly purple, it definitely breaks it up really well. Of course, you can see landing gear up here. I will flip it up just to make it look a bit sleeker. The underneath, not too bad. You can tell what's what, sort of, but it I like this part here. It covers up something important, but it also makes it look a bit more as if under the plane it goes like that, rather than if you look at the movie 1 star screen. Really sleek cone. And it drops right down just to a big box. And then you go back to Silverbolt syndrome. And the only toy that is acceptable on is Silverbolt. It is. I've got a version of him over here. We can jump on. And tangents. Yeah, I like the missiles as well. They're very nice. They don't come off. They're my favourite type of weapons. Don't come off. No. Okay, there are a few that do come off that I quite like. But yeah, that's all he does. Just sits there, looks really nice. There is inside a couple seats in there, which is quite good. I don't mind that orange, but I think I'd prefer it if they used a clear or a slightly white tinted to go along the rest of the colours. But orange isn't that bad. So yeah, also when you transform this into this, you'll find that you constantly be sort of pushing it together to try and get everything to fit together. When I did my Bumblebee review, I thought that it was just that figure. It turns out it's just all Transformers ever just don't want to stay together. Yeah. He has a Cyber Planet key thing. I don't have a Cyber Planet key, so I'm going to use a headphone adapter. This is what it does. What the hell? It fires the missile when you do this as well. So the missile firing, fine. But it's a plane. Planes are up in the sky above everything except space. So I suppose you could take out satellite Transformers. But, or if you had an ICBM in there, fair enough. But I don't think Skywarp does. It's an ICBM, you know, you could do a really long range attack. But the only time I can see this being in use is flying like that. But I don't think Skywarp did very often, just constantly. No. See, I would have absolutely loved this if instead of that part coming up there, it was on a couple of rails and went straight up. So you had sort of like that. That would be cool to have it, or even just come up that much, so that you could imagine that the missile comes out and then sort of levels off and goes to a plane in the front. That would be really, really cool, but it doesn't, so whatever. Actually, no, I was wrong. The thing that fires the missile are two little grey pegs there and there, which you push in. I don't have the missile, obviously. So yeah, how to transform him. It's very simple. I don't think I really need to explain what's happening here. Just pull that all the way down to it clicks. This is a bit that I never really got, but it does make it look a bit better. You take this nose cone and you push it. It's quite hard to see. You fold it up. It does help lock this in place, as well as makes the thing look better. Straighten the legs, leave them like that for a minute. Next you want to take this part here, push it forward a little bit, and this whole thing will come up. Then flat, pull it up, down, and around, and just straighten it out. This thing comes around, leave it like that, and this whole thing comes down. Here, this is quite simple. You open a flap, pull the fist out. This is quite an interesting part. There's a little gap there, and there's the square, little grey square that this is on. The grey square does fit into there a little bit just to stop it from moving about. It's quite hard to get, and if you're playing with it, don't bother. But it's going on a shelf, definitely. I don't even know if it's meant to go in there, but it fits and it does stabilise the whole thing. So yeah, then you want to open these up there. Just spin the turbines in, push in, down, open foot out. Same on the other side. And you are done. So there he is, they're a Skywarp. He looks really cool. This, I don't like this, but it has grown on me since I got it. Because basically I got this at an age where I didn't even know what YouTube was, so it was basically just grab all the Transformers I could, and just got this one randomly and liked it. He looks really cool. Obviously that is definitely a Seeker head. Try and hold him still. That is definitely a Seeker head. He does have some light piping, but I don't have a torch, so I can't show it to you. But yeah, there is a bit of paint going over a little bit, but it's not too bad. It's only quality control. He does have a big plane in his back, but I don't mind it so much because they've taken off the whole bit there, so it's pretty flat. And I think it actually looks pretty cool. And it definitely makes sense in a minute here. This is what I like to do. I like to fold up the feet, fold the turbines back out again, and pose him into pose something like this. Like that. So he's got his turbine feet out and he is flying. I think that looks cool. So he has the same colours, and so I won't bother holding the feet back out. Same colours in this. You've got some red up there. And everything else the same. I forgot to mention also these little grey wings fold into the legs. But yeah. Articulation, head goes 360. The head's quite loose on mine. The arms will go, I don't know, 3/4 of a circle, whatever that is. You get rotation there. You do get an elbow joint that is really stiff. Yeah. Same on the other side, except you have this massive cannon thing that again you can fire. You can fire without popping the thing up, which is quite nice. You get a bull hip joint, swivel at the thigh, knee benders, almost exactly 90 degrees, and in the foot you get like that, not much. So he's really nice. I wouldn't recommend going after him though, seeing as he's not the best. Obviously, I think the best Seeker is Starscream, which I don't have. But he's quite nice if you get him in like a Transformers lot, or boot fair, or if you see him really cheaply, definitely buy him, especially for like Skywarp. Especially Skywarp I think Skywarp's the coolest of the Seekers, just because of his ability to warp. Especially you see it in comic books where there are strips. You just see strips of him left, where he's sort of dematerializing and moving. But he's good. He's not best. The big arm cannon thing isn't good because it's too long. If it was a bit shorter, it'd be fine. But he's not a recommend, but he's not a warning. He's fine. So thank you for watching. I've been IUsed1 or Tom. Bye.